a mid-handicap comparison of the TaylorMade P7MCs and the Ping i210 irons. Let's do it.
Let's do it now.
If I offered you now a full set of the TaylorMades instead of your i210s, would you take them? Hi everyone, James Robinson here, hope you're all really well. Today we're going to get straight into this video because, Mark, I'm not sure how much time we've got before it absolutely teams it down.
It's cold, it's wet, it has been very wet,
yeah.
It's dry at the moment.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks James, I'm good.
Good, very good, Mark. Yes, I'm even better to see that you're testing today the TaylorMade P7MCs, which a lot of people are now gaming and putting in the bag. They do look very, very nice, don't they? Nice, against your trusty Ping i210 irons.
My Ping i210s.
So initially, Mark, what do you think about these? Because really this is a review more than anything of the P7MCs, isn't it, for mid-handicappers? Yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, just looking at the base of them, they're quite bladey-like. Yeah.
So there's a bit of sort of challenge about them.
What's that top line looking like for you?
The top line is fine.
Yeah.
I don't have a difficulty with that. It looks slightly narrow.
If we were to compare it to your i210, and the i210s are fitted, we should say, shouldn't we? So, but they look. To be honest,
the club head is the same.
Yeah.
The grooves are slightly narrower on the. Well, they look to me to be slightly narrower. Perhaps they're not.
They look very similar, don't they?
Similar from above. So shouldn't be much of a difference for me, really.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a better ball match. I've just decided this in my head now. I will play. I wasn't going to play, but I'll play. I want to play golf. You can hit 2 shots. We're going to play off scratch. Okay. Yeah. And you can use one of each club, and then you tell me which club you prefer. I can obviously only hit 1 shot with my clubs. Okay. Sound fair? That sounds fine. Let's do it. All right. Guys, also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you take a second to hit that subscribe button. That way you won't miss any of the fantastic content, Mark, that we provide. It's really good content. We think it's all right anyway, don't we? And leave us a like as well. Right, 8th hole, and it is measuring. We're going off the yellow tees today. It's winter golf now, unfortunately. We have 121, so into a bit of wind, a little bit uphill potentially. That's not going to help me. I need a glove, I think. Glove and a ball, Mark, would be beneficial. Glove and a ball would help, yeah. Are you going to go a little 9, I take it? Well, yes, given I've got a 5, 7 and 9, then 9 is the comparator, isn't it? I can see a hole in one here, Mark. I think a 7 is going to be just a bit too big. I think a 7 might be too big. So I'm going to let you take the honour, Mark. Okay. What are you going with first? Well, I'll go with mine first. Oh, well rescued. That would have been a nightmare. Yeah, right, so TaylorMade number 1. Okay, for the Ping, yep. That was a graceful practice swing, Mark. It was a nice practice swing. But now he's actually doing it with the ball in front of you as well, of course, as we know. Great strike, tiny bit left. Yeah, not too bad. Maybe a tiny bit long as well, a bit pulley. Yeah, a little bit pulley, a little bit long maybe, but first swing of the day. I think we're taking it, aren't we? Swing, yeah. Yeah. Good. Okay, let's go TaylorMade. So interestingly, I think there should be a bit of a feel difference here as well. I would imagine the TaylorMade should feel softer. Okay. With it obviously having the forged element to it. Yes, yeah. That's what people say anyway, isn't it? So, number 2 is the TaylorMade. Okay. Skinny one, but that's going to be dancing, I think. Yeah. Very big. Two similar length shots. I think they're both a little bit long, aren't they? Yeah, I'm just going to try and, can I borrow that tip? I'm just going to try and chip a little 9, I think. And I don't think the shot's wedge. I think it will get battered around in the wind a little bit. Short. Short. So Mark, always difficult to tell just off a couple of shots or 1 shot each. Any first impressions? Because first impressions can be sometimes pretty important, can't they? Well, unfortunately, because it was a slightly thin shot with the TaylorMade, I got a bit of feedback from it. It was just a sharp So your hands are hurting is what you're telling us?
Just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Whereas the ping was, I went through the ball and it wasn't a problem.
Yeah.
But looking down at the club and playing the swing wasn't a problem in the slightest.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Oh, very good.
Feel just on one swing.
Yeah. So guys, my tee shot landed a little bit short. Didn't quite give it enough. Struck it well though. Mark's second tee shot with the TaylorMade's back of the green, and first tee shot with his own ping, just left side pin high. So guys, the idea behind this kind of test is to see what will the different clubs do to Mark's scoring. I'm aware that obviously it depends entirely what swings he puts on them, but that is what mid-handicap golf is about, isn't it? I played that delightful. Go in. Oh, Mark, great effort. Great effort. So the second shot leaves you a... This is probably a harder shot than the chip.
Yes.
Yeah. So fast down there. Not bad. Yeah. It had to hug that fringe, didn't it? Green's a nice and wet. Is that in the circle? Yes. Go, go, go. Pick it up, Mark. So that was the TaylorMade. So chance for a half with your own clubs.
Not easy shots these.
No, definitely not.
It's got a wet surface.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of line the ball up.
It's like my chip, I almost planned it to skid a little.
Yeah.
On the moisture. We got this one. Oh, wonderful, Mark. Ping eye 210 all the way.
Not bad, there's a lot of water came in.
Right, Mark, excellent half that with your own ping eye 210s. Very impressive. So now what we're going to do, this is quite a long par 4,
yes,
but we're going to hit 5 irons off the tee. Just again, purely for the test and see how different these clubs are for the guys at home. Looking at the 5 irons, any first again?
Just looking at that side, there's an obvious difference between the two of them.
There is quite. I didn't realise there would be that big a difference, you know, looking at them. Obviously, TaylorMade do have the P770 range as well, but then you can say Ping have the i500 range, but then also TaylorMade have the P790 range. So it's
and then
horses for courses.
The Ping is slightly bigger.
Yeah.
But the TaylorMade doesn't look excessively small in comparison.
No, I think that's why a lot of people are liking them, because they do have the compact look, but not overkill. Right, I'll go my 5 iron, Mark, as well. You would normally, I'll tell you, I'm going to give you a shot here as well, because you would get a shot here, wouldn't you?
I would definitely get a shot here, yeah.
What is it, stroke 3? Yeah.
This is 3.
Oh. No, I saw the water come up then as well. Nightmare.
That'll be alright.
Could that invalidate the fairness of the test?
I don't think there's anywhere else.
No, it is wet, isn't it?
We're going to get a dry stance on this tee.
I think probably more towards this side, Mark. Make sure you get ball first. Are you looking to flight these at all, Mark, any particular way, or low, high?
I'm aiming to. I think the wind. I think hit them a bit higher.
Yeah. Is
the plan, because the wind should be helping a bit.
Really, this one's a test on which one's easy to launch, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Because they isn't going to run anywhere.
No. Nice. Very high.
Yeah, it's not quite hot.
Yeah, lovely strike that, Mark. I thought you'd fatted that, you know, but you didn't, did you?
No.
Just a lot of water down there. Over to the P7MC.
The master of ceremonies.
Yeah. Oh,
felt nice.
How well have you struck that? 2 fantastic strikes, Mark.
That felt nice.
Yeah, sounded good.
The club face.
Happy with both strikes? They look very similar divot patterns, really. Maybe the ping a tiny bit steeper, but
Ping was steeper,
yeah,
and I caught the ground just in front of the ball, whereas the TaylorMade, obviously I went through the ball on
Yeah,
the ground.
that was wonderful. Right, well, not gonna lie, I'm a bit nervous now. I need to get this down there, don't I?
Yep, good shot.
I'll take that. Mark, I sense that you quite enjoyed the TaylorMade there.
I did, yes. Playing through that, it just felt very nice.
And I'm sure a lot of people, mid-handicap golfers especially, may well look to split set the new TaylorMade, so maybe a P7MC long iron, an MC mid iron, even an MB short iron potentially. You are a fan of blades and you don't hide that, do you?
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like blades, and I don't have a problem with long blades.
Yeah, yeah.
Long clubs. So yeah, I do like them, and that really felt nice off the face.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Not gonna lie, I could go one down here, I think, looking at those two. And if you're wondering, guys, why we're kind of looking like potentially running around a little bit, it's not looking amazing over there, is it?
Very heavy rain first thing, it's just stopped.
We've literally seen a window and gone for it, haven't we? Yeah. So Mark, as we stride down this fairway, which we've both hit quite comfortably, albeit with 5-iron, as a mid-handicapper, what is it you... Oh, and by the way, guys, if you do want to see more about Mark's handicap and your clubs, we did 2 videos last week which are on there, kind of explaining all that. What do you look for, Mark, in irons? So not golf clubs, but particularly in irons, because I honestly thought we're going to do a test this afternoon with the new Cobra King Tours. Yeah. I think they'll be just down your street, and I put those in the same category as these, but now I'm going to stop talking and let you answer my question.
In irons, well, it's all about feeling comfortable with the range, with all of them.
Yeah.
I like to feel just as comfortable with the 9-iron in my hand as the 5-iron.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. So the weight, the look, and then just from a perspective, but then it's the strike. The strike is always key for me. That I like to feel that the club isn't leading me into.
And that's why you really enjoyed that TaylorMade, no doubt.
Yeah.
Right, we're down here now. Actually, usually we get more conversation in there, but having hit 5-irons, we're going to have to draw that one short. So there's one just level with us here, Mark. That one, that's the ping there.
That's the TaylorMade.
TaylorMade here. So a little bit of difference in distance, but I think you did strike the TaylorMade better. TaylorMade was a better line as well. This is exactly where you want to be. That one's tailed off a little bit more, and mine's obviously left side as well, which it's always going to be, unfortunately.
Right. Well, I better hit a 7-iron now because I've hit the 5-iron.
Okay.
5-iron's not going to reach the green.
Yeah, good point. Yeah. So leave yourself a nice distance in.
So I'll take a 7-iron so I can hit them. So ping 7-iron.
Right then, Mark.
Okay. So 7-iron. As you may be able to see from the camera, we've now got rain.
We've now got rain. We have now got rain. But we're not going in, Mark, because we're hard, I think is the expression, or daft. That's a low one, but I don't particularly mind that for the shot you're trying to play. I think if you're playing that into a green, you'd be a bit disappointed with the trajectory potentially.
I would.
We'll get that back. Right, just similar again then, Mark. Let's see if we can put a good swing on this one as well. Funny one that, because it's one where it wasn't your best golf swing, but they're almost the ones you want to test when you're trying irons, aren't they?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, not bad. Tiny bit left, but could that be bunker?
That's not surprising.
Yep.
The connection was good though.
Yeah, it was another good strike, wasn't it?
The strike. I
don't feel like you're struggling with the heads.
No.
Not at all. Because I'm giving you a shot as well, I'm going for the green. Although it's a long way. Saying that, I'll hit a 7-iron, Mark, but I'm not telling the yardage, but I'll just
go for a quick up and down.
Yeah. We've got to keep it fair, haven't we? That was heavy. It's all right. Different seasons in one day, isn't it? I'll tell you what I think would be a very interesting video if we swapped clubs at some point.
Yeah.
Would be quite cool, wouldn't it? Like, because I do think you'd quite relish I think you'd relish these.
Yes.
And I do quite like the i210s, so it would just come down to, I think I'd struggle with your driver. I don't know how you're getting with my fitted sim, but well, I suppose, guys, if you want to see it, hit those comments below and let us know. Sorry, Mark, I took your head off with that then. Yeah, give us a like as well if you want to see that, because it's only fair, isn't it? It's only fair. Right, well, TaylorMade, Mark, you've just come onto the fairway. Just, kind of. Would you call that a bit of stroke of luck, or? Yeah. In fact, it could be bad luck because it took a bad bounce potentially. Then we've got the other two just there. That one's me. So the ping mark is back there. But you did have a slight advantage on the TaylorMade anyway, didn't you? Like 5 or 10 yards off the tee.
And the ping I hit on a much better line. It went down that right side. I pulled that round a little bit, and this slope takes it even further when it comes. So.
Right.
Little dinky little chip.
No, I think play what you need to play now. Remember, it's a big match, this, Mark. .50 or pitching wedge. Yeah. Difficult shot, actually. Yeah. Usually it's the ladies that you perform in front of on the golf course, Mark, isn't it? Not the men.
I like to perform in front of the ladies, but I'm easy.
Difficult one with that tuff behind it, wasn't it? Yeah. So we'll venture up the other side of the fairway now and let Mark play his shots from the ping i210s. One thing I'm noticing is it is starting to look like it's coming down to within 100 yards, Mark, isn't it? Which I think most people do find anyway. Yeah. This has definitely left you in a better position to attack that flag. Oh, this is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, a little bit short, but I dare say you can pick the other one up because, well, yeah, I think you're going to better ball into forgetting. I think I need a good one now, Mark, to 56. Try and send one in. Similar. Right, Mark, decent recovery shot there. They're actually a lot further than what they thought. I thought they were a little bit short. Just left a nice uphill putt, really. Yeah. So you're here for 3 net 2 and I'm there for 3.
Yeah. Yes. See the water dripping off the club.
Move earthworm, Jim.
The worm.
Yeah. Away from the surface, please. Right, come on. 2 putts makes this difficult for me. Good effort.
More water down here.
Right. Didn't move much, did it? A little bit left to right. This one for the half mark. Didn't expect to be saying that. I'll pick this one out of the hole for you though. There we go. Yes, make a bit of room. Isn't it amazing how it always comes down to the club you've got in your hand?
Yeah.
Ah, Spriggsy. Pick it up. Right, 1 up. I think it's only fair we finish this on a par 3, Mark.
Yeah, so that was a bit of a poor golf from my perspective. My own upgrade.
Right, Mark, we're going to finish it here, one way or another, and I think it's probably a good job because looking over there, it looks like, well, it looks like the end of the world over there, Mark, to be honest. What have we got distance?
149. Coming this way, but the clouds are going the other way.
Yeah.
I think it's going.
7.
I'm happy with 7 on this.
Okay, cool. So in the interest of fairness, I'll hit 7-2. Not 7-2, but a 7 as well.
That's a new club, is it?
Yeah.
7-2.
What are you going first?
Well, I'm going with the TaylorMade first.
I love how you've not brought both out because you know you keep dropping the other one and wetting the grip. TaylorMade first, yeah?
TaylorMade first, yeah.
Having hit every club mark, sorry to interrupt you in your routine, what would you say about them so far while it's not lashing it down or really windy?
They're nice.
Yeah?
They're nice. Yeah, I do like
Are they comparable to the i210s? Or are they a little bit harder, do you think?
No, I think they're definitely comparable.
Yeah?
The heads certainly are comparable.
Oh, what a golf swing this is. Watch this now, I hope we can see this. Ah! So they're going in the bag then, Mark?
Well, that looked quite nice, didn't it?
It did look very nice, didn't it? Designed for players' workability, I think you could say that.
Yeah, very nice. Like that.
Are you bothering with the ping?
Yes.
Best I've seen him play in ages.
That one worked nicely.
That one was wonderful.
Now, of course, the ping's out, the wind has got up.
The joys of testing out on the golf course, Mark. Oh, this is just as good. Come in. Come on. Oh, Mark. What a handicap.
So everybody, that's how you play a difficult par 3. Right, so James with the 7-iron has got 2 rather close shots to try and get inside.
Imagine if I do. It's a very good shot that gets inside those.
It is a very good shot, yes. You can compliment yourself.
Hold your line. Oh, it's moving a bit on the wind.
A little bit right, is it? A little bit right. Oh.
I mean, you're taking it today, aren't you? That's the thing. You've.
The pin's right, you hit it right. Pin.
I'm taking that. You've just hit some very good shots, to be honest. This is what golf's about, Mark. Blustering wind, incoming rain, 2 new sets of irons.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
The first one I thought, oh, this could go in, and then the second one I thought, hell, this one is going to go in.
Yeah, it started to move slightly left to right.
Yeah.
The wind right there, but just not quite enough.
So you've 2 chances at 2 to half the match.
I have.
But we're not going to stay out here because it's going horrible now. So a half would be a half. Well, I'll tell you what, anyone looking at this flag would think that we know what we're doing, Mark. They'd be sorely mistaken, but they'd think that. To summarise, obviously, because again it's going to come down to the short stick, and I think that's a huge part of this video, how, to be honest, you can't really split them for performance out here, can you? I mean,
Easily,
you could say the ping's better here because it's obviously flag high, but then the TaylorMade was more online.
Exactly. I mean, you're not, it's like 5 yards, if that,
Yeah.
sort of difference between the 2 of them.
Could you split them? Would you want to split them? Would you just say they're both? If I offered you now a full set of the TaylorMades instead of your i210s, would you take them?
Not without a fitting.
No, fair point, yeah. Yeah.
It's a fitting. I wouldn't take them with the current shafts in
Yeah.
specific. I think if I had a fitting and shaft,
Get your Miguel Angel Jimenez shafts in there, then you'd be.
or whatever the equivalent is,
Yeah.
I think, for me, then I would probably be interested, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the way they're performed, they're very nice.
They are, yeah, they've done well for you, haven't they? And I think watching this video, if you are a mid-handicapper and you feel like your ball striking's there or thereabouts, don't be afraid of trying them.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been asking, should I try them? You know, I'm talking on thinking you're going to go and it's me, isn't it?
Yeah, so that one's plugged, that one's plugged, that one plugged and came back out again.
Yeah. Right.
Nice little bit of extra spin on it.
So what we're saying is, Mark, this one's for the match, yeah?
That's for the match, yeah. Has he got it?
It's a good 3.
I'll give you that.
Thank you. So Mark, one of these to half it. One of them. Does that make it a better iron because you've left it below the flag?
No.
The possibilities are endless, aren't they?
Some ability with judging, I was going to think.
Oh! You've not guaranteed yourself a 3 either. I'll give you that. Pick it up. Ah, Short side, well, Mark. I've just pipped you there. Really enjoyed that. Thank you very much. It's getting really windy now, so they probably can't even hear us, but I think we've covered that pretty well.
Good, yeah. I mean, haven't hit very many shots with the irons, purely because you can't. Out the course, sort of thing. But I like them.
Yeah, I think they're good. Yeah, I think they're very comparable. So a lot of people will say in the comments you should have tested the 770s against these. I think they're 6 to 1.5 dozen the other. I think they look very similar. Yeah. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, smash that subscribe button below. Leave us a like. And that could have been bad, that one I put there. And apart from that, see you tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye.